developing intelligence and represent the ones that I have loved since I was destined to be entering. Rugged is my soul because of damage, but the message in my heart is all I need to keep me centered in life. A journey of past is where the time dies. Lies tried to comfort our hearts and where all the truth ties. Few guys made it through struggles, these will soon die. Few cried, all of us hardened from all that you've tried. Who am I to quit when it's part of me? It will soon die. Life ain't long and no matter where you choose ties, lose ties. Wishing to make it until the noon ride. Soon find peace and the happiness where I lose time. Truth to find, is there a heaven that's truly better? So what's the point of working for cheddar if this is lesser? Cause I don't wanna fight for principle if it's ended in time that will be wasted, but physically I'll be shredded. I'm fed up with this world, but I fight even if it's set up for me to be a central development when we get up. So I will always press up until they will make my bed up. I'm fighting for the principles demons will try to test us. Death is just a part of our journey, but yet we know this. If this is just a part of our cycle, then why we grow? I'm truly focused on the signs, but I wonder why we sow. And when we come to talk to Jesus, why do we make these foes? But why to be remembered and living when we believe? Why is it a wish to be written in history? And who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Who have I become in the water without the sea? Why is it we're feeding the struggle we all see? But who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Why to be remembered and living when we believe? Why is it a wish to be written in history? And who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Now who have I become on the water without a sea? Why is it we're feeding the struggle we all see? But who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Who am I to tell you what to do or how to live? All I got is wisdom for the world to make it sick. Brother, I am not an idol or a place for you to get the best of wisdom, cause the prayer that you give is where it is now. Life is just a test and you can lose it any day. Tell you about the story of a kid that needs a way. Cause even when you're stuck and if they lock you in these chains, there's still a moment he can save you. You just gotta learn to lay now. Trying to make that money, brother, helping out his mom. Trying to right his wrongs, cause this life is only long if you can make it through the night and through the trials of the storm. So when the devil tries to take you, gotta fight since you were born. Tempted with the others, you don't wanna live that life. The walls are closing in and now you're hoping to survive. Your heart is pounded daily, life is flashed before your eyes, but you can see this place of violence will last you by the time. Now I can understand you want to quit and give it up, cause another day of this is like a prison living cuffs. Brother, let me hold you, let me show you what is love, because you're going through so much and you can only see the tough. Put away the drugs, I understand you had enough. I don't wanna see you in the casket when you stuck. Days of living later, he could never give it up. And now he's gone and now we weep, I guess I couldn't keep him up. But why to be remembered and living when we believe? Why is it the wish to be written in history? And who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Who have I become on the water without a sea? Why is it we're free to struggle we all see? But who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Why to be remembered and living when we believe? Why is it a wish to be written in history? And who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Who have I become on the water without a sea? Why is it we're fated to struggle we all see? But who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is borderline? Now forever I will always be real, because this word should resonate if I should ever get killed. Because this wisdom I project is from my Jesus instilled, so when I move to other realms I'm not dependent on deals. Message gets spilled. Why should I be a bearer to be sending these spills? It's cause I'm blessed to be your messenger and fight all the deals. And so we're praying for forgiveness through the things that I feel. Thinking through reflection, my family needs to fetch us every day. It's just a blessing, so why are we living messy? Death is not for games, it's changed of all our essence. So if we could have his presence, we'll make it without disruption. Flesh is just a piece of our spirit we need to kill. Soul is just a piece of our being that keeps it real. Spirit is the piece of our essence that isn't physical, so when we gotta go it's projecting the realms of spiritual. But why to be remembered and living when we believe? Why is it a wish to be written in history? And who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is born alive? Who have I become? become underwater without a sea? Why is it we figure the struggle we always see? But who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is upon the line? Why to be remembered and living when we believe? Why is it a wish to be written in history? Who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is upon the line? Who have I become underwater without a sea? Why is it we figure the struggle we always see? But who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is a part of life? Alright, one more time. Why to be remembered and living when we believe? And why is it a wish to be written in history? Who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is a part of life? Who have I become underwater without a sea? Why is it we figure the struggle we always see? Hold on. Who am I to wonder where life keeps moving when death is a part of life? Yes, yes. Death is a part of life. Death is a part of life. We all gotta go. Death is a part of life. Some for your mind states, some for your thoughts, some for your essence, your process. You know what I'm saying? Death is a part of life. We all gotta be the God. We gotta be the Jesus. You know you can't stop. You know you made it this far, so. But we can't give up, so.